What a lovely day. Been a while.
Hey, Max, I've made a decision.
About what?
Well, I've decided I'm going to revitalize the whole area. And the first step is to expand the Blackstone Railroad to cover all of it. What do you reckon, Max? Will you help?
I mean, I guess, if I have to.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then, I've got a favor to ask. I want you to go to the mine and search out some Zelmite, which we need for fuel.
Some Zelmite?
Even if we lay the tracks, we don't have enough Zelmite for the train to run. I feel like somewhere in Palm Mine, there's a huge deposit waiting to be discovered. And I want you to look for it.
Okay, I got it.
You know the way into the mine, don't you? It's in the park. I'll have it open for you, so go and have a look. I'm counting on you, Max.
Chapter 8, The Forgotten Adventure.
I didn't forget about it. It's right here. Oh, Mr. Watch, listen. You beat me to my intro? This is stupid. Shut up, man. Hi, I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. We in the post game now. Chapter 8, as it were. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, so I'm gonna have some growing pains relearning the controls, I guess, but it's fine. First things first, I want to point out some things. There's still a fishing contest, it's happening. Notably, Max is by himself, so keep that in mind. Besides that, very first thing you should probably do, I'm not even joking, just don't even do anything else. Just head to the dungeon. Just do it, please. There's a lot of changes in Chapter 8 I'll go over in due time, but I just want to get this out of the way. Yeah, so this has just kind of been here the whole time. Just this big tunnel with a save book in front of it that I've maybe acknowledged? I don't remember, but this is the Zelmite Mine. It's a place. It's a really, it's kind of big. It's a pretty decently sized dungeonscape that exists. You know, there's just some stuff to do here. I don't usually show the full map beforehand to leave some mystery, but I mean, just letting you know what we're in for here. We gotta get the Zelmite. Into the mine we go. I like this song. I'm not gonna say that I don't. I do find it sort of weird that they just kind of reused a cutscene song for this place, but here we are. Zelmite Mine is just kind of another really basic dungeon. The layout's very similar to like Underground Water Channel, I guess. I was gonna say, how do I... Oh, that's not the correct button to attack at all. Why did I use square? What game am I playing recently that uses square to attack? I'm sure there are many. So, kind of hardly matters. Oh, sweet. Can't use that, and I'm full on it anyway, so... It's fine. It's fine. There's not a lot to say about this dungeon, actually, to the point where I'm probably going to take a more liberal editing approach in this post-game timescape. So, you know, in case you were wondering, enemies here can hit pretty hard. Not so much on these first floors, but do be aware. They can be kind of a thing. Ooh. You're being very rude to me right now, sir. Very rude. I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? While I'm here, this has just been kind of a thing that's been sitting there. I can build these up. A lot of people pointed out that I could be doing that for a while, but I didn't, so, you know. I wanted to get my super cool spin attack. Wow, you know what, I'm just gonna shoot you with a gun, I think. Goodness gracious, you do a lot of damage when in rage mode. I'm gonna eat myself some cheese and hope the world is better. Ah, trolley oil. Finally, I can go to the back room. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that joke, but it's fine. Alright, you guys, I need you to stay on the ground so that you are not in my way. Alright, leveled that one up, so we can go ahead and build up our wrench. Greed 0. Yeah, I've been able to do this for a while, I'm sure you've noticed, but I wanted to save it for now because I feel like it's more appropriate. Kinda. Sorta? I don't know, it doesn't really matter that much. Greed 0. This is an ultimate weapon, you'll notice, because there is no build-up option. Of note, this thing's stats can go really high, so, at this point, obviously I'm not going for, like, abilities or upgrades anymore, I can just kind of put whatever I want on it. So, that's kind of how that's gonna end up working from here on. Let's see if I can get gun to level up. While I'm at it, actually, I should probably upgrade my hammer too, probably. As well as my other guns. I mean, we'll get there. You know me, I wanna level them up one last time. So, it's just kind of a thing I'm gonna be working on here. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter super a lot, but I'm always worried about missing out on the experience of things. Hammer being kind of slow means you want to use that spin attack a lot. Like, spin attack and the lunge, plus the guard. I don't know. It's one of those things. I've never favored hammers, by the way. They're kind of slow. They can become more powerful than wrenches, but that's, like, about it. Like, it's just your typical fast weapon, weaker damage, slow weapon, heavy hits, dynamic that is in a lot of stuff. Yeah, but notice how much damage these guys are taking and, like, not dying. I'm trying to remember, in Chapter 7, did I, like, nearly one-shot everything? I actually don't recall. Like, this is your post-game, kids. Get excited. Just gonna... Yeah, don't try to guard anything anymore. I mean, do it if you have to, but... Just doesn't feel worth it, I guess. Oh, nice, I gotta stop. I feel like a big part of it, too, is I need to play to, weaknesses a bit more, but I don't know what those are. I mean... Have I ever paid any attention to weaknesses? Not really. I mean, kinda, sorta. I don't want to backflip. Max, what are you doing with your life? What even are you doing? Alright, well, hammer gets to go up. Cool. Whoops, I went to the wrong thing. Legend! I don't know why it's in all caps. I really don't. But, you know... It's this big old mallet, and I think it has a face on it. I'm waiting for it to turn around. Yep, it has a face on it. It's really weird looking, if I'm being totally honest. But it's fine. This is gonna be a problem if I have ever seen one. If I can get like a stop or something on one of you, that might be nice. A thief is not gonna be super helpful. Thank you for the soap, though. I mean, soap is always fun, obviously. Yeah, gun is the way to go. I mean, I could probably do more damage with a different gun, possibly. I don't know what these guys are weak to. I feel as though I've established that. I'm just kind of using this one because it's equipped. Oh, nice. Magic crystal. Well, there's another area over there I haven't been to, so that's fun. Just pile all the enemies in a room. That's my dungeon layout. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oops. I'm probably gonna want to hit you before I do anything. Can I just pick you up and throw you to get, like, an advantage state here? Dang, I did over 1,000. I mean, I probably did that before. I shouldn't be that excited, I guess, but... It's fine. Oh, sweet. I got 6 final bombs? Jeez. Settle down, video game. What are you doing? You want me to, like, blow up the universe? I mean, I'll do it if you really want me to, but it's weird. Alright, I'm gonna have to repair you now, I guess. If I gotta... I don't want to, but I don't know what else to do, man. I just don't know what else to do. Oh, nice. I can't hold any more of those, I guess. It's fine. So, obviously, I should point out, Ridepod, what do I even have equipped on you? Why are there lasers? There's no real ceiling here, so that's probably not terrible, but... Ridepod is gonna fall off real quick in Chapter 8. Like, I spent a lot of the LP pointing out how Ridepod can get shredded by endgame. I was more or less referring to this chapter. Because, like, yeah, I'm doing decent, decent enough against, like, this guy, but notice how many hits I have to do on him. How much do I have to do with, like, I don't know, samurai arm, let's say? That's what I want to know. Get out of here, ore robber. Alright, well, it's a 4-hit kill. So, I mean, he's not, like, terrible, but these are, like, early game enemies, and if I'm already having to do 4 hits to kill him, it's kind of a thing. He might do better on the plant. I don't remember if, gosh, Whitebeard, you have a lot of health, buddy. Just putting it out there, man. What if I switch to the Gatlings of the guns? He didn't like that very much, so that's fine. Jet Hover is still weird and unwieldy. Weird and unwieldy. That's what I wanted to say, obviously. Alright, guy, get out of here. Just get out of here. Alright, you're gone. We don't get to hear Max say his voice line. It's fine, though. Yeah, oh, also, I didn't point this out, really, but I got the shortest wipeout time. I have a little medal hanging out on my chest now. Monica's not here. You stupid video game. Thank you for the free Spheda, by the way. That's awful nice of you, I guess. I got sugarcane. I'm just gonna point this out about Spheda, actually. I've been pointing out which floors I should be doing based on the prize that you get. Darn near every single prize in Chapter 8 is pretty good. So you should probably do them if you can, but I'm not, like, gonna go out of my way to do all of them, because otherwise I'd have to do darn near all of them. And, like, this isn't as free as Moonflower Palace was, so... gonna have to try a little bit, because the walls are a little uneven, and, you know how that works. Where is good old Spheda Club? I probably could use the putter. I don't think it matters, it's so close, but, you know, it's whatever. Am I only gonna get a single shot? That's lame. Well, I'm gonna move it over here so that it's not, like, right up against a wall, like a dumb, stupid thing that it is. It's just, half power sounds good to me. Yo, in the hole. There's still some floors I'm gonna point out because they have particularly good prizes, but, for the most part, I'm not gonna worry too much about it. So, in case you were wondering, just, that's the thing I'm doing. Okay, healing coin. Somehow, this is the very first one of these I have ever gotten. It's kind of annoying, actually, because I've been wanting heal, like, all game, and getting heal is just the worst thing for some reason, because just nothing has it naturally. It's weird. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on this particular gun, because I I don't have gun, like, I don't have, dark on it. I have critical, which means, you know, well, that and absorb is really just not gonna do anything with how much, like, actual raw damage this thing does. Like, I'll be healing chump change, if that, so I just feel like heal is better. Plus, I haven't, like, actually shown off what heal really does. I mean, it's not like it's super special or anything, but if you watch my health for a bit, it just kind of slowly ticks up. It's pretty slow, but I mean, it's nice if you're in, like, no real danger and you just want to wait it out a little bit. I don't know what my throat's doing there. That was weird. Anyway, we can leave now. Where is... not the fish, I need the trolley oil, so we can leave. Onward to the next. Well, I mean, I'm gonna leave the dungeon so I can heal, but you know how it is. Oh, sweet! Glad this trend hasn't ended. Real quick, while I'm at it, I'm not gonna bother at this point pointing out all of the new enemies anymore, because, spoiler alert, every single enemy is gonna get a new form in this particular dungeon, so you're gonna see them all. Anyway, gun. Finally, the last resort. It is here. It is ready for action. It looks like a big stick of dynamite, which is kind of hilarious to me, actually, but you know how it is. There's no tomorrow for whoever faces this one. I don't know. I'm also not really going to be using it much, because now I got to upgrade the other stuff. It's great. Oh, you're actually sort of weak to this, so that's convenient. Alright, let's see what happens when I upgrade Twin Buster Sigma Bazooka. These endgame names are something. This thing is weird looking, not gonna lie. I haven't seen this in forever. I forgot it was green. Look at this thing. Gun's all grown up. Anyway, here's the thing people actually wanted to see, I guess. This thing's like already there. Alright, this thing is overpowered as heck, so, you know, let's just get this over and done with. Yeah, figured. Alright, here we go. Last gun. It's the Supernova. Whoa. Man, what a name. Yo! I got a legendary trophy. That's right, trophies are on now. I didn't have them on for most of the playthrough, because... I felt like we were kind of distracting, but now we're in post-game, so it kind of doesn't matter that much. But yeah, you get a trophy for upgrading to ultimate weapons. In particular, it's legendary, or the legend weapon and the supernova. Like, it doesn't care about the other ones for reasons. I don't get it. It's like the game knew. Although I still like the wrench more, but that's just me. I don't know. Anyway. Went and almost died. You know what, let's I'm not even using the camera at this point, so I don't need it. Goodness, what is wrong with moles today? Alright, laser's not where it's at, turns out. Wow, that, most of those hit the walls. Goodness gracious. Oh, I guess that was the last guy. I wasn't really looking at the map. I did not want to go down this tunnel, jeez. Okay, I have a feeling I'm not getting this one. Oh, you changed color. That was so disappointing. I still don't really understand what causes it to change color sometimes, but eh. Ow! Oh man, I just straight up twin buster. Yeah, the dungeons, or well, the items you can get in this post-game zone are pretty good. So, you know, if you want to build up your weapons some more, it's a pretty good place to do it. Yeah, eat that, idiots. Ow.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Barely switch back to max in time so we could hear the voice clip. I still got the wipeout medal somehow. By the way, I am on floor 3. You want to win Svita on this floor in particular. So, might want to start working on that. 4. Alright. Oh yeah, sure. Bounce back that way. That's probably what I wanted. These wooden poles are about as close as you're gonna get to, like, a flat surface, I feel. But even then, it's still a little unwieldy. Yeah. I mean, I got it a little bit closer, but it's not looking good. Come on, really? It was blue, like, right next to it. Twice in a row now, I feel like it just changed color and then ruined everything. I mean, to be fair, my shots leading up to that were what more or less ruined it, but still. Oh man, there's a rusty cart here. I'm actually gonna do the unthinkable here. Yes, I do want to win Speedy here, but I'm gonna come back to that later and move on, because I'm still firmly in just do the dungeon idiot mode. So, yeah. Oh gosh, you just shrug that off, don't you? Shrug that off too. You like lasers? No. Yeah, of course mimics are here too. I mean, obviously. Can't believe the dungeon floor with bat in the name is infested with bats. It's just stupid. Anyway, here's the healing fountain. I'm gonna use it to heal 5 HP. Something I will give the hammer, actually, is its first attack is more upwards, which is nice against flying enemies, I feel. Granted, most of the time, flying enemies are just gonna want to use gun, or a gun, as it were. And I like the way Darker looks. It looks neat. Anyway.
Alright.
That's
That
4
takes care
floors
of you
down.
guys.
It's a little symbol on Max's medal there. It's like maybe a flower or a star of some kind, maybe? I don't know. Can't really tell. Oh, how generous. I get 2 shots for this one. Huh, sweet. Well, throwing that on the ground. Alright, onwards, we meet up with Miner's Break Room at floor 5. Ah! Oh no!
Monica? How did...
Phew, I'm here.
So you are.
How did you get here?
I asked Crest and she let me have a star glass. I used it and, well, it brought me to this time period. After what happened with Griffin, time travel was forbidden in my time.
And yet...
But hey, no sense in sticking so strictly to the rules, huh?
Spoken like a true princess.
Where are we anyway?
This is the Palm Brinks mine. I'm just about to start looking for some Zelmite. They need it to expand the Blackstone Railroad.
Sounds like fun. Let me help.
Okay.
I like how Max is just taking this like, whatever, it's fine. It's just normal. Anyway, Monica's back. Just in case you were worried. I pointed out specifically wanting to go to the dungeon first things first because the game is not upfront with you that Monica's coming back. And someone might think, oh, well, if Monica's not here, why do I need all these dumb swords and stuff? Just get rid of them. Get some extra money, man. I don't think most people would do that. I feel like it's kind of obvious, but either way, I feel like it's important to push to this point so that you are aware. Anyway, I'm gonna hop out here for a minute. These things I had mentioned before about changes to the universe. Obviously, your first big one is you don't start with Monica, but obviously that has been fixed at this point. More importantly, for reasons I don't totally understand, you can't go to Kazaroff Stonehenge, Moonflower Palace, or any of the future locations. None of them. They're all completely blocked off to you at this point. I understand for story reasons, but they had Monica come back, so I don't know why they couldn't come up with a loophole of some kind to let you go to those places still, but I mean, okay, you do you, game. It's weird, but sure. You might be wondering, then, how do you get certain items and such? So let's take a quick peek at some stuff here. Here in town, Morton, do you remember this guy? He's pretty cool. He now sells every single gemstone and almost every single coin. Still, for some reason, what is it? Indestructible and, dark, I think? Yeah, indestructible and dark are still just missing, for no real reason in particular. I don't really get it, but okay, sure, whatever. He's also selling gold paint. in case you didn't pick it up from the future to get Parn by this point somehow. Wasn't Parn required in a Georama thing, or is he like optional? He might have been optional. I don't really remember, but you know, there's that. As you could possibly expect, the Blackstone 1 is back as our train of choice, which also means Cedric is here, so no more Ixion for us. This one's sort of weird. If you didn't move him off the train, Rufio should be in the third car, the same one where Conda's at. Throughout the game, you've been able to buy, like, element crystals from him, but now he sells all of them. He did not do this before, so he is now your source of these if you still need them. You know, because before I had to go to the future Balance Valley to get them, so they're here now, in case you wanted to know. And actually, speaking of moving people in, because we don't have access to the future anymore, technically speaking, you don't need to keep the Georama places intact. You could just destroy everything and move everyone to the train for more convenience. I don't know if I necessarily need to, because for the most part, I'm not really using support characters anymore. Not, like, seriously, but I mean, the option's there if you want, but I kind of wanted to point out that, yeah, the little time portal thing is gone now. So, you know, in case you wanted to know. But yeah, you can just break down everything for extra materials and, like, sell them. I mean, for that matter, like, you can just kind of sell a lot of this junk, because it's not going to be useful to you anymore. Unless you're real into making things from inventing and whatnot. So, you know. The other things are missing. Because the future shops are gone, there's a bunch of weapons I recommended buying for, like, various abilities that are no longer available. That shouldn't be a huge problem, because you have access to all the coins and all that. So, it's not that big of a deal, I'd say. Also, it's worth mentioning, I didn't bring this up because I felt like it's kind of silly to, but obviously, all these locations I no longer have access to means all of the photos that were there are now just permanently missed if you didn't get them. I wanted to specifically point out missable photos in the main LP, but I didn't think it was really worth mentioning that, like, a huge chunk of them are technically missable. 'Cause, like, it really isn't technically, because, you know, you can just go back to a Chapter 7 file. This is why I suggested, you know, keep a Chapter 7 file on the side, just in case you might want to use it. Speaking of that, next time, we're abandoning this timeline. We're going back to Chapter 7, because I have more things to talk about in the past. So, yeah, that's a thing that's happening. We'll come back and do the rest of Chapter 8 after I do some stuff in Chapter 7 first. So I'll see you later and goodbye.